What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I am bringing you guys possibly one of the best videos I have ever posted on the channel. This was so fun to edit down and make for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's aim for 200 likes and I will see you guys very soon. Take care. Alright, coming in at number 5, we have the consumable investing method. Now this is a method that works really well during the team of the season. For example, if you pick up a lot of position changes, for example this one right here, let's just say left forward to left wing, or left wing to left forward to right wing to right forward, or right mid to right wing. Let's just see how much that currently goes for. That is going for around 500 coins, 400 coins. Yeah, it's under 700 coins. And let's see how much left mid to left mid to left wing goes for. Let's just quickly check that out, and it's going for under 600 coins, which is extremely cheap. Now remember, these cards here went exactly these cards here. They went for like 2k before the team of the season. After the team of the season, they are going to rise back up to like 1.5k. So if you invest them now and you buy a lot for let's say 600 coins, you will make 1k almost on every single card. You can even get it for cheaper than 600 coins. So this is a consumable investing method. Alright guys, at number 4 we have the 150 coin goal method. Now the reason this isn't coming up higher is because you won't win every single player. But this method works best when there is a new team of the season released. For example, tonight there's going to be a new team of the week released and team of the season. This method works really well during the whole team of the season as well, when there is this market crash right here. So imagine, as you can see here, we have Dina Taller for like 1.2k, Blashikovsky for 250 coins, Alonso for 650, and we just have basically good players for really cheap. Now if you add them all to your transfer list and you keep an eye out of them, maybe you will be able to win a lot of coins, win a lot of the players. For example, when there's a new team of the season coming up later today, you should definitely try this method out, because you will win more players than usual. So as I said, the reason this method isn't like second place is because you won't win every single player, but you will indeed win a lot of them. So as you can see, I have now added a lot of players to my transfer targets, and imagine if I pick up like, yeah, maybe like say 4 of these cards, I will still make a nice 2-3k profit altogether. At number 3, I have the transfer method. I have the transferred player method. For example, I have 2 players that this is working insane with. The first player is Diego from Atletico Madrid. The second one is Kallström from Arsenal, newly transferred, both of them. This method works so well with them, it's unbelievable. So many people have made a lot of coins on this, and believe me, it still works. Kim Kallström usually goes for like 4k right now. I wouldn't do it with him because he's quite cheap right now, so I would actually go back and do that after the team of the season. But you can actually do this with Diego, and believe me or not guys, early in my training to 1 million series, I made almost 100,000 coins on 4 Kallströms. I made like 25k on all of them, maybe like 20k on some of them, and others like 25k. I remember even one of them I made 30k, because then they went for like 40k and I picked them up for like 2k and stuff like that. So I will explain to you guys how this method works. For example, let's do this with Diego. He is default a CAM. Let's check him out in a striker position. Let's see if there's anything here. So as you can see, he's going for like 3.5k. I actually need to go to Liga BBVA just to sort that out. So let's just see here. Let's check it out. So as you can see, he's going for actually 3.5k, 3.2k. Yeah, it's not a very good player to trade right now, but what you want to look for is open bids. You basically want to look for open bids. So for example, let's say if there's a Diego for like, yeah, let's say the cheapest one is like 3k, and there's a Diego for like 1,500 coins on the market. You want to add that card to your transfer list, like this one. You want to add this one because you don't usually get much bid on the cards. That means that it will be really easy to pick them up. And let's just check him out in the center forward position as well. We have more than striker position. Remember, he is a default CAM. So as you can see here, he goes for around, let's check out 2.5k. Let's see if there's any cheaper than that. 2k and 2k. And remember, you guys, you can even pick them up on a buy now. That is why I did with the Kallströms. When they went for 40k, I picked them up for like 4k. So that was pretty insane. If you want evidence on that, if you want proof, you can go back and watch an early episode of my training to 1 million series. But as you can see here, we have one for 1.5k, not the best deals of there in the center forward position, but basically maybe do the same thing with Calcium. Let's just check him out. And remember, you can do this with other players than Calcium. You don't need to do this with only Calcium. And actually, he has risen in price, guys. He has risen in price. That is good to see, because last time I checked, he went for around 4.2k, and as you can see, the cheapest one like now is like 4.8k, which means he has rose in price. That is very good, because I love trading with Calcium. Remember, you don't only need to do this with Calcium, for example, you can do this with other players. As you can see here, you have one for 550 coins. Make sure to add that one to your transfer targets, and then make it and then of course watch it, and if you can win him, that is perfect, and then he will make some nice coins. So that is the reason this method is coming in strongly at number 3. At number 2, we have an amazing inform method. This is trading with silver informs. By the way, guys, this is a high budget method, so basically you need like 200k, or basically between 100k and 200k to do this method. So let's get straight into it. I have a few informs here which are silvers, which is working perfect with this method. For example, this guy here, Van Dijk or something, I picked him up for like 140k before, and I sold him for 190k, making a nice 40k profit. You can go back and watch that on my trading to 1 million series. But then guys, as you can see here, this one for 116, 114 and 114. With this method, you will see that there is really not many cards on the market of that inform, because you want to trade with basically expensive informs, and expensive informs, they are not that rare. That means that you want to do this with, for example, this guy, and a lot of times the silver informs has like 150 coins on a start bid. You want to look for them again, you look for the 150 coins on a start bid, and make sure you add that to your transfer targets and watch them. But if you don't find a guy on open bid, there is almost always a guy like 20k cheaper than the first buy now. So that is really good. Basically, there is you can even find them on a buy now or a bid. That really depends how many there are in the market though. 155, 145, so that is 10k cheaper, but you won't make any profit on that because of EA tax. I'm not sure. The EA tax of course goes for like the, I think the EA tax goes for like the Gold Cup final coin boost or something like that. But really, I really want EA to get rid of the 5% tax, because you know, if you see like an inform for 10k cheaper on the market, if you sell them for like maybe 1k cheaper than the cheapest buy now, you will still make like 8-9k profit. But if you, for example, pick that one up for 145k, sell them for 155k, you will only make a loss. So let's go into another one. I have this guy here called Uche. That is a really good player to do this method with, one of the better players. And as you can see here, we have him for 109k, which is absolutely amazing. No, it's actually not. I didn't actually see that one right there. So yeah, if there wasn't this guy on the market, let's just say what was these guys, 140k is the cheapest, you want to add that one to your transfer targets and make sure to bid on that, because not many people are going to place a bid on these cards, because no one is paying attention to them at the moment. So guys, that was that. I have another player, I have a few players to do this with, guys. If you want players to do this method with, go on Footed, go on player search, go on silver informs, and then make the search criteria to like expensive silver informs. So we didn't have a deal there as well. I have this guy, but this guy has a lot of cards. The last one I'm going to do this episode is with Montero. And remember guys, you will make a lot of coins every time you do this method. You will make a lot of coins from this method right here. As you can see, 190k and 119k. That would have maybe been good if, yeah, that would have been insane if this card wasn't on the market. So yeah guys, that was it for this time. No, why am I quitting the video? No, this was this was trading method number 2. That is the reason I have placed this method as number 2, because it will make nice profit when you pick up the players. So guys, this was number 2. Let's get into the first part. Coming in strongly at number 1, we have an amazing converting method. I will show you guys how to do this method right now, and hopefully we will find some live deals. So let's get straight into it. For example, if you should take a center midfielder player, quite expensive one. I would say like between 2 to 5k, not more than that. But yeah, so for example, let's take Steven Gerrard. He is a bit expensive right now, but that you don't really have to worry about that because he is default a center midfield. Yeah, he's default the center midfield. So basically, you just want to go on to position CDM. That is not it. After that, you want to go on chemistry styles. For example, Hawk. Let's search. Let's see if there's anything on the market at the moment. Because as you see, when you filter in those chemistry styles, not many cards will pop up. And remember, Hawk is a very good chemistry style. So you want to basically all of the chemistry styles you want to have in this video or with this method is the good ones, not the bad ones, the good ones. For example, 6.5k there and 6.9k, that is not going to be a deal, but imagine if there was one for like 5k, you could list him out for 6.5k overnight and definitely sell him from there. So that was only Hawk. Of course, you can do this with Shadow, Catalyst, and Hunter and everything. As you can see, Catalyst, Shadow is really popular, as you can see right there. 7.6k, 7.6k, 7.6k. As well, guys, you want to look for bids. You want to look for bids as well, because that is another way to pick up this the players. That was not a deal there on Shadow. Then you just want to go to Catalyst. Remember, Catalyst is very popular. So let's see, 6.3k, 6.6k, 6.6k. Looks like there aren't going to be any deals with Steven Gerrard in a Catalyst. Then let's go to Hunter. This is basically what you want to do. I'm just doing Steven Gerrard as an example, guys. Just doing him and as an example. So let's, for example, do 6,200 coins. Let's see if there's anyone cheaper than that. And let's just quickly check that out. 6.2k. Nope, there is not. So I am not having that much luck with this method, guys. But you will always, like almost all the time you do this method, you will find one player with like a 1k cheaper buy now and one really open bid. So for example, as you can see here, 3.4k. That is not bad. I'm of course adding that to my transfer list any day. And as you can see, you just want to search again, 6.6k, 6.8k. And by the way, guys, when people are going to bid on these players, they won't actually notice the chemistry style. They're just going to be like, oh, alright, it's Steven Gerrard for like 3k buy now. So that means that, of course, they won't bid any higher than that. And as you can see right here, this is very good. I have already added 3 great deals to my transfer targets list. As you can see here, 450 coins, star price 150 coins, guys. So yeah, I definitely want to add that one to my transfer list. By the way, on Anchor, did I just do Anchor? Seriously? But that really doesn't matter, because still, you can do this with the bad chemistry styles. I mean, like, bad ones like Anchor. I'm not sure if this is going to work very properly, but the reason I added those to my transfer targets was because the reason that they had an open buy now on them. I'm not going to say that this is a good method with the inform cards and stuff like that, but as you can see here, there's one for 200 coins, which you will definitely add to your transfer targets. So let's check if there's anything more on that. Nope, there's not. After that, you want to continue doing this with the same player. Go on to CAM. Now I'm going to go on to CAM. Let's see if there's anything there. So I'm quickly going to scroll through this. And let's see, 5.5, 5.5, 5.3. So far, it doesn't look very good. Let's go down here. Let's do Shadow. Let's see if there's anything right here. And there is not. That is quite weird, actually, because when I have streams, I usually pick up quite a few of these. Not only with Steven Gerrard, though, but with other players. So 4.5k. Nope, that is not going to be a deal. Come on, I really want to get the live deal here, but I think you get the hang of it. This is basically, the method is so simple and actually a lot of fun to search around with these players right here. So let's check him out. 5.6k, 5.2k, 4.9. No, not the best right there. I think I only just did Catalyst. Yeah, maybe Maestro as well. You could try with Maestro. That really depends if you want. But yeah, that is bad chemistry style. So as you can see, his price was lowering there. But if you don't find anything at CAM as well, you can basically just go center forward, because Gerrard is default a center midfielder. that means there won't be that many center forward cards. Then I just want to search. So this is basically 2 methods in one, guys. This is basically 2 methods in one, where you can do basically this method and this method right here, converting from center midfield to center forward and center midfield to striker. So as you can see here, not the best deals, but we found one on an open bid, which was very nice. So let's go down to the players that I have added to my transfer targets. Saying, guys, only a few minutes of trading, and I have already added 5 cards to my transfer targets, and all of these cards are of course Steven Gerrard's on an open bid. Quite sad that I didn't pick up any buy nows though, guys. Sorry for that, but I promise you will be able to pick up a lot of buy nows when you try out this method. So guys, if you like this video, drop a like. I personally think this is one of the best videos I have ever made on the channel. Make sure to subscribe as well. We are getting so many subscribers every day now, guys. It's absolutely amazing. I will probably have a live stream tomorrow because there's going to be a new team of the season tonight. Pretty sure it is the BBVA one, which will be amazing. So excited for that. And yeah, guys, leave a comment about the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.